Hey everybody, what's up? Boston John here. I am reaching out to a wonderful new celebrity on YouTube. No, not myself. I would love to introduce the world to a man that is so alcoholic and so full of shit. His name, don't know his real name, don't know where he's from, but he likes to threaten women's lives. Yes, I am talking about you, Malibu Drunken Productions. Nobody knows who you are. The threats you're making against people are sickening, but they're actually funny because you're so fucking drunk in every video that people have no clue what you're saying half the fucking time. You're standing up for two people that are not being blamed fully, but two people who are actively being investigated for the death and murder of Teresa Halbach, featured in Making a Murderer. Now, you think that you are a producer on Making a Murderer. You think that you are going to create Making a Murderer 3. I really have no clue how you plan on making a Murderer 3 unless you go out and murder someone yourself. Which, by the way, is exactly what you said you were going to do to my good friend Laura. So, what did I have to do? I have never made a video about Making a Murderer before, but here I am now, and I'm going to start doing it. And my first one, I just want to respond to you. Because you like to go through and read comments and the whole 9 yards, and you reached out to me in a comment after I sent one to you. Yes, I admit, I told you to go fucking rape a horse. I actually said you look like you rape horses. That's because you said that there was no evidence on Bobby Dassey's computer. Pretty funny when you see the lists and lists and lists of things he searched, and the pictures, and the conversations, the whole 9 yards. You know how sick and twisted that young man is, along with how sick and twisted Scott Taddick is, just by seeing their bipolar personalities. Scott Taddick, the first 9 episodes, people actually started to like. People actually said, oh, he actually looks like a nice, kind, normal guy. Until the 10th episode, where he's going crazy insane, showing his violent rage side, when Stephen Avery the whole time is sitting there calm, cool, collected, never raises his voice. So, you want to talk about Scott Taddick and Bobby Dassey, and about how they're so innocent? How are they innocent? How is Stephen guilty? Please, show me the hair. Show me the blood. Show me the markings on the bedpost. Show me blood, hair, anything in the garage where she was shot. Show me the key on day 1 in a trailer. You're saying that you could not find one key in a trailer, and the key belongs to the missing girl. However, it doesn't have any of her DNA on it. And the best part of Making a Murderer 2 was when you look at it and you hear the words come out of Kathleen Zellner's mouth. It looks like somebody put Teresa Halbach's chapstick on this bullet, because there's cotton fibers, aka a Q-tip, was used to put on the chapstick. And that is just mind-blowing when you want to know how the DNA got on the bullet. Right there. Everything else was wood fragments, and that. If you watched it, you'd understand. If you watched the first one, you'd understand. I don't care about viewership or how many viewers I get. I don't give a flying fuck about, being a YouTube channel. I just think that you're mentally insane. You're incompetent. You are an alcoholic. You have made threats to every single person in every group. Some I really could give two shits about. I fucking hate Casey Martinez. She is just total white trash, sitting there chain smoking in our house, acting like she's some kind of hot-ass lawyer. No, you're just chain smoking while you take government dollars from my hardworking day, take my tax dollars, and spend it all on you and your ciggies so you can sit home and pretend to be a private detective and an attorney and whatever else she thinks. I don't care. Suck it, Casey Martinez. Now back to you, Mr. Alcoholic. Don't even remember your name. I'm just going to say this. You can threaten somebody all you want, and it doesn't mean there will be no ramifications for it. You're sitting here saying that people talking about the evidence that showed up in Making a Murderer 2, people chatting about that is slander. You want to talk about slander? You talked about being a sniper, shooting Laura, perplexed Judy, and murdering her. And you put it out there. And I saved it all on my phone, so you can delete it and try to get off the internet, but I will have it forever. And if it ever needs to be as evidence, I got it. Because if anything Making a Murderer has taught me is what to do, what not to do. People are out there crazy. People out there are criminals and crooks, and they will do anything for money. And from the looks of you, all it is probably Scott Taddick probably brings over a six-pack, and you're like, I'll make 175 videos in 2 days for 3 minutes each, just screaming and swearing at people. You're drunk. You're drunk. My baby, you bring bone. Bitch, you're cray. Okay? Get it? Got it? Badu? Okay. Now, Laura, it is game on. This guy can't fuck with you. He can't fuck with any of us. The only thing he fucks with is, like, a bottle cap opener to get his beer open, and maybe that horse. But I'm kind of thinking that's why he's defending Bobby Dassey and Scott Taddick, because in the computer searches in the Dassey house, it had the words horse cum, which I literally laughed out loud. That's one of the things that Bobby searched for. Horse cum. Not to mention, that was the funny one. There, the rest of the stuff was like sick, decapitating, murder, pictures, videos, the whole 9 yards. But, yeah, that's very creepy. So, I just wanted to let you know that I got your shout-outs, and it made me want to come on here and make a video. And, I think that you're an alcoholic. I think you need, mental health. I think that you are definitely a Donald Trump supporter. Like, you were like the epitome of a Donald Trump supporter. Where's your MAGA hat? First of all, stop talking about your hairdo, okay? Nobody cares what your hair looks like. I mean, I'm scared your dentures are going to fall out because you probably smoked so much meth in your life that you smoked your teeth away. And that's probably why you should probably, ask Casey Martinez out. You both have the face of the meth. Or Carla Chase. She's another good one. Disgusting skin, bone, all dying away in front of us for everyone to see and nobody to give a shit. Yeah, that's what happens. You want to talk about the reality? Let's talk about the reality. Barb says she didn't have money to buy the internet. She used those words, not me. Then she just kept saying, I didn't have internet back then when Bobby lived with me. Funny, soon after, you went out and bought a brand new house in Manitowoc County with Scott Taddick. And that's where you live. You have all the food, you have clothing, you have this, you have that, while Dolores and Al are sitting at home with Chuck and Earl, pulling copper out, trying to sell the last bits of metal that they can off their junkyard to make some money. So I care more about Dolores now than you. So, Mr. Drunk Guy, go fuck yourself.